It's you and me, no place I'd rather be. Ding dong, hello, let's make this house a home.
Welcome to Spencer and Sarah's house.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Today is a great episode.
Yeah, today's my birthday episode.
Sarah's birthday.
Yeah, it's coming out. We're recording it on my birthday weekend, but this is coming out like 2 weeks past, but that's doesn't matter.
Yeah. We're celebrating when Sarah graced us with her presence.
Yeah, you're
Earth.
welcome.
How are you today?
I'm good. I have just discovered, so over here in the UK, they're like big on, they talk about bagels all the time, and but they're like savory bagels. And so like the big one, which I think exists in the US as well, I've just never come across it, of like cream cheese and salmon on a bagel, which I've never had before, and I always judged it. I was like, that's gross. How could you? Um, I had it today for breakfast and I'm a completely changed woman. I was like, this is the best thing I've ever had. And then I got another one for lunch. So I'm loving it. That's all I'm gonna eat moving forward.
Hell yeah. Yeah, there's this place near my apartment that does like all like bagels and lox. And it's like, I always get this one with like cream cheese lox. And then it's like the capers, I think they're called.
Yeah.
And then like onion and dill. And it's like, oh, just.
What's lox?
Okay, I just asked this recently too. I think I'm not sure, but it's something to do with how it's made. It's like you flatten the salmon. Like I think it's still raw, but it's like flattened and like
Yeah.
it's like the way you brine it maybe. I can't really remember.
Sure.
But it's like a difference in prep as far as I understand.
Got it. That's probably what I've had then. Nice.
I don't know for sure, but yeah, it's fucking delicious. There's this other breakfast place I like to go to where you can get like a salmon Benedict, and so it's like an English muffin, and then it's like lox, and then like it's whatever Benedict egg is,
and then Benedict sits on it.
Yeah, with like the hollandaise and stuff, and it's just so good, so good.
Amazing. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Yeah, my stomach feels better. I'm deep in fourth wing right now.
Nice.
I don't care if it's a hot take, it's a hot take. I don't get it. I don't get the hype. I'm almost halfway through, and I'm like,
Okay. I've got a coworker who's like obsessed. Like she read the first one, then started reading all the other ones, and she's like, "You gotta read it. I'm obsessed." So I'm like interested in what your take will be as you read through it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Like the world is cool. The characters actually feel like individual. I don't know. I feel like sometimes with fantasy series, it's just kind of like, here are these people. It's very blanket and surface level. But I actually feel like they have personalities and whatnot. Also, I just read like the first non-binary character I've ever read in a book before.
Oh,
they just
nice.
Like, were there, and I was like, oh hey. Hi,
yeah.
you.
It's nice when they show up.
I know. I love it. I was like, hell yeah. But and it's interesting, there's like dragons and fighting, it's military school and whatever, and like people really die that you like know, and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
But it's just also like, it's so unseriously written, if that makes sense. Like, I just read someone getting like killed by one of the dragons, and somebody like joked, well, hey, I guess the dragons thought they were as insufferable as we thought they were. And I was like, it's so blasé. Like, it's like,
I see.
It's almost like meme-y, like fan fiction-y, I don't know, like Gen Z humor. Like,
yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. So it's not bad. I'm just like,
yeah.
very much like a modern voice writing the story. So I'm like just having a hard time getting past that. I think I'll finish it, but I don't know if I'll read the rest of it. But I don't know. It could change. I'm not done with the book. Maybe I'll finish the book and be like, holy shit.
Yeah. Nice. Cool.
Yeah. I've also had like 8 million people recommend Throne of Glass to me. So I'm like, I guess that's got to be next.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for me.
Nice.
Well, happy birthday, Sarah.
Thanks.
Tell us what you did for your birthday.
So for my birthday, I slept over at my friend's place, and we just watched a bunch of Gilmore Girls and Moana 2, which Moana 2 was good, but I think it's like one of those where it's like I don't need to rewatch it. But I enjoyed it. Like it wasn't bad, but I was like, okay, that happened. So yeah, Gilmore Girls, slept over, did more Gilmore Girls the next morning, and then we went. 4 of us went out for dinner, and then we went to go see a comedy show, which was really good. It was like 2 like smaller acts and then a longer act, and it was so funny. It was really nice.
Was it like improv or was it like stand up or what
Stand
was the
up.
deal?
It was
Okay.
stand up. So the first guy that came on was like he was really good with like the one-liner jokes of like just like puns, just one-liners for like 5 minutes straight, which was like really funny. The next person, she just had like a good bit going on about how she hates her friends that are getting married. She was really funny. And then the final guy was like just like a longer like kind of that's not standard, but what you would think of when you think of stand up is what he did, was like really good at like telling stories, going through and like this through line of the whole thing. It was really good. Very, very fun.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be in your last year of your 20s?
It feels good. It feels like I'm in like it feels like a waiting period. I feel like 29 like doesn't count as like an age. It's like you're just waiting to be 30. But it feels fine. It's good. I'm also trying to like enjoy it. I'm like, this is the last year of my 20s. Let's have some fun.
Yeah. Do you feel different? Do you feel older, wiser?
No, I don't. I feel like when I turned 28, I was like, yeah, 28. It's gonna be a good one. And then this one, I'm just like, that's fine.
Oh my God. What was your favorite birthday ever?
I really enjoyed last year's birthday.
28.
28, yeah. I think I
What did you
enjoyed
do?
that. I did. It was the 4 of us again. What did we do? In the basically what I did was I dragged people around and just had like a Sarah day. I was like, this is a day in the life of Sarah. So we went. I got a tattoo, and then 2 other people got a tattoo as well. So I went, booked a tattoo, and then I did. We went to do board games. We played board games at a board game cafe. And then I went to a bookstore and I bought the entire Throne of Glass series for my birthday. And then we went home and ordered burgers and watched I think there was a new Lindsay Lohan film that came out. So we watched the new Lindsay Lohan film, and then we watched Twilight. And that was just a great, great day.
I love that. I love that for you. I'm also laughing because I just made a Spencer schedule day for my 29th birthday of all the stuff that I want to do.
I highly recommend it. It's so fun.
I'm excited. I've got like brunch on there. I've got going to Marshall's. I've got also book shopping on there too, and like stuff like that. Now, like the tattoo, I'm like, maybe I should do that too for my birthday.
It's so fun. I highly recommend.
Yeah, maybe it's time to get my Jurassic Park tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
It's so long. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ready now. Do you ever
Nice.
feel like, what are the feelings like on your birthday? Are you like happy, sad? Or are you like, I don't care?
I'm more happy. I think like for me, it's been learning. I think it's like a practice like mindfulness of like I don't ever want to be like, oh, I wish I was this age again, and like I want to like enjoy the year that I have because I've already lived the other years. So I'm like, let's just keep living the year I've got now. So I think I wake up just more happy and excited.
Oh, that's great. What a good attitude to have.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
Did you like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do like any like FaceTimes with your family or anything?
Yeah, I had to did some family calls in the evening. So like once the comedy show was like earlier in the evening, it was like at 7 p.m. So we got home around like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I did some calls then, and then went to bed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's
good.
great. Good for you.
Thanks. I'm very excited for next year's birthday plans when we all do a little Greece trip.
Yeah, Sarah has a Mamma Mia style birthday in mind, which includes being. I'm so
Yes.
excited.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
have you
amazing.
started like looking at where you want to stay?
Not yet, but I need to do that now, so I'll probably be more proactive in doing that soon.
We gotta do like we'll do like a group FaceTime and like figure it out.
Yes. Yeah, that too. I have a coworker at work who she like loves planning trips, and she'll always like plan her own holidays and stuff. And so I told her about this, and she was like, "I'll find you some places." And so she's also like planning out our birthdays.
Incredible. Oh my God. I love that. I don't like planning trips. I hate it. We just had to buy plane tickets because I'm going back to Illinois for the baby's first birthday. I
Yeah,
was just like, ugh, I'm overwhelmed.
that's fair. I feel like it's easier when someone else just does it for you. It's nice.
Yeah, like let it be. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you know it's snowing in Illinois right now? It was just 70 degrees yesterday.
Oh my God. Of course. Classic.
That's what they said. I said, of course.
Yeah, makes sense.
What was like your favorite birthday gift you've ever gotten?
Ooh, this doesn't answer that question, but I just remembered also my favorite birthday. My that probably beats last year's was the surprise birthday party that you and Anna threw me. Because I was thinking about that yesterday too. That was a really good. That was a good day. Very fun.
It was so fun. Yeah, we were still in Chicago. We still lived in our apartment.
Yeah, that was a nice surprise. I had no experience, like no expectations of that happening, and I was just so shocked. That was great.
It was perfect. I know. I gotta
Yeah.
find the video somewhere of you walking in.
Yeah.
Somebody has it.
Yeah, definitely.
I miss that apartment so much.
Me too. Me too. Ugh,
God, it was so great and so cheap.
it was so cheap.
So cheap.
It's a joke. Yeah.
It was actually a joke for real. For how nice it was.
Mhm. Yeah, that was the last time I had savings was in that apartment.
Oh God, I know. I don't even look at my bank account anymore. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah. Okay, best birthday gift. I'm trying to think what have I been gifted on my birthday? It's something that's coming to mind really for some reason. I don't know
Well, it's
why.
hard. You've had 29 birthdays now. It's a lot of
Yes.
birthdays.
So many. So true. 29? Nothing is coming to mind. I do like I like the gifts that are very like personal and stuff that are very nice. Or like recently I've been getting gifted like different video games on Steam, which is really nice. Yeah.
I just remember something I want to talk to you about. Keep on.
Yeah. What else have I been gifted? What have I been gifted? Oh, panicking. What have I been gifted?
Didn't mean to cause panic with this question.
I did get I was gifted, I think it was for my birthday, my MIDI keyboard, which was a nice gift. So that allowed me to like start recording things musically on my laptop. That was a good gift.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's my answer, I think.
Your MIDI keyboard. I love it.
Yeah.
You just reminded me, but you don't have a Switch, do you?
I've got Robin's Switch.
I just was wondering if you have been seeing the new Hello Kitty game on Switch.
I was gifted it for the PC, so I'm hoping to play some tonight maybe.
I want it so bad now. I had a friend who was texting me last night being like, I'm obsessed with this. Like, I can't decide who I want to be on here. It's so fun. And I was like watching the trailers last night being like, oh my God. Okay. It's time. I have to get Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Yeah, I'm gonna test it out tonight. I'll let you know how it is.
I love the Sanrio stuff. I have for Animal Crossing, they made like brand new villagers that were all different themes of Sanrio. So like one was like all Hello Kitty themed. The other was like, what's the guy? He's like the little yellow dog and he loves pudding.
Oh my God, yeah.
I know, right? I can't remember. But yeah, like each of them were like, and like one's like Lala and Kiki. It's like each villager was like styled that way, and then they come with like custom furniture that's also styled that way. And I bought all of them because I was like,
Wow.
yes.
That's
So
cute.
I'm like, I guess I have to play this now.
Yeah,
Oh my God. Yeah, let me know what you think of it.
I will.
So, what are you looking forward to as you turn 30 next year? Isn't that wild to think about?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to just like caring less, I think. I'm looking forward to that and like the challenge of like continuing to like go after what I want. Like I feel like I had like this thought of like part of me still wants to be like a rock star, and then I was like, most people that are like rock stars are like in their early 20s, and I'm gonna go into my 30s. You don't get many like 30-year-old rock stars, but I'm like, but you could still do it. So I'm like, yeah, just like kind of like continuing to go after the things I want and hopefully like pursue them more, and make that more of like my main focus.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, wild. It's just crazy to me. Every time I think about one of our birthdays, I'm like, wow, we're really like in each other's lives, and we have been for a while.
I know. I think we're on like almost like year 11, I think is going to be this year.
Yeah, because I think didn't we meet freshman year of
Yeah.
college? When was that? 2014? 2015?
Yeah, 2014.
Wow. Yeah, this will be year 11 in August.
Wow.
That means we missed our 10th anniversary.
We did.
Not acceptable. What is 11 years? Aluminum?
I'll take it. Nice. Oh, I had a question or a thought and I forgot what it was.
You got it. You got it. It's still in there. The thought is in there still.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
God. Okay, real quick while Sarah's trying to remember. Sarah told me a couple episodes ago about this stupid hiccup hack. To just gaslight yourself into believing that they're not actually happening and they're not real. And it stops them. And I make fun of her. I was like, there's no way that works. And then I had hiccups at work the other day. I was like, okay. I just sat there being like, they're not real. They're not real. I'm not having hiccups right now. And they immediately went away. And I was pissed.
Yeah. It's wild.
Why? Why does that work?
No idea. It's really freaky.
And I wonder if it translates to other things. Could you just tell yourself, like, I don't have a broken ankle. The pain goes away.
I'll try that next time.
It's pain management.
Yeah.
I'll try that next time. Have you broken your ankle before?
Yeah, so I've broken my right ankle. I've broken 3 times.
Your right ankle?
Yeah, my right ankle. 90 degrees turned to 45.
No. Ooh, 45.
Yeah.
What happened? Tell us everything.
Okay, so the first time was in middle school during gym class.
The first time.
Yeah, round 1. Gym class. We were playing soccer outside, and I had the ball, and I was doing I'm not good at soccer. I was doing really well at soccer. I had the ball. I was dribbling towards the goal, and then my middle school nemesis, tried to steal the ball from me, but he missed the ball and instead kicked my ankle, which made him trip, and it pulled my ankle out from under me. And so then like my ankle, the whole popping thing, and I was like, ee. And then I told the gym teacher, and he told me to walk it off. And then after like 15 more minutes, he was like, does it still hurt? And I went, yeah, it does. And then I had to go to the nurse's office and then go to the hospital and all that stuff. So that was the first time. Second time happened, I think 3 or 4 years late. It must have been 4 years later. high school, softball in the summertime. I'm running to third base because someone hit the ball, and they got whoever was out, and the other team was throwing the ball to third. So I was like, this is going to be a close call. So I don't like sliding into bases, but I was like, let me attempt it. I think my dad he was a coach at third base. And he was like, slide. So I tried sliding, but the base itself, normally like it angles down into the dirt. This one had like an inch of the base that was like above, and so when I slid, my foot went right into that, and it jammed my ankle and sprained it again.
The same
that was
one?
Yes, yeah, same one. So that was number 2, and then number 3 was the one where I was on my way to the show that I was doing in Chicago. Literally parked the car, walked out of the car, and like stumbled in this like part of the pavement where there was supposed to be a tree, but there wasn't, and my foot like twisted on that divot, and then sprained my ankle again right before a show. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Now it's like I just have like an ankle brace on the ready just in case.
Maybe your ankle is like mega strong though now. Like it's been broken and remade.
That's what I think. Like once you've sprained your ankle, it like makes it susceptible for more sprains because it's
the
like
opposite.
Yeah, it is.
Broken and broken.
Yeah, it's always been my intention to like focus and like try to build strength on the ankle, but I just haven't yet. One day.
I have been very fortunate. I'm just looking for wood to knock on before I say this. Maybe I won't say it. I've been fortunate. That's all I'll say.
I get it. Yeah.
I'm not manifesting anything.
Yeah. Nice.
Spencer and Sarah's House can be listened to on all podcast streaming platforms as well as watched on YouTube. You can find Spencer and Sarah on Instagram and TikTok at @SASHousepod, S-A-S Housepod. For bonus content like our Book Corner episodes, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/SASHousepod. Thanks for listening and supporting us. Now back to the episode.
What else? Hey, are you caught up with Severance?
Yeah, just caught up this morning.
Okay. I'm really mad because I love the Severance fandom. I love all the theories, but everyone was like, the Chikai Bardo, people were calling that filler. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. It's not filler. It's amazing. And then people were calling Sweet Vitriol with Cobell's backstory filler. And I was like, on International Women's Day, women in STEM, her ideas were stolen. This is not, stop it. I was not happy with this last episode. I feel like nothing happened and nobody was asking enough follow-up questions. Like, Bernard, like, when Mark was just like, she better be alive. And I was like, why don't we ask, like, why is she alive? Why is she down there? Like, Cobell's just like, call Milchek, tell him you're sick. And I'm like, I would be like, first tell me what the fuck is going on, and then I'll do what you say. Like, I'm so pissed. I just want to know what you're thinking about it.
Yeah, it does seem like they're like rushing now to the end, because I think there's one more episode.
Yeah, but it's over an hour long. So I'm like,
yeah,
what are we rushing for?
Yeah. Well, if the 2 were fillers. Just kidding.
But I mean, I just don't understand. I feel like this last episode, like, I feel like usually we like learn a little something, or like we get another puzzle piece and we're like, ooh, I can kind of see how this fits. But instead I was just like, huh? What?
I did like the I don't know her name, Miss Huang. Is that her name?
Yes. Eustace.
Yes, her. I like the tie-in of like her going onto that bus and being like, oh, this is exactly what Cobell was doing. I was like, ooh. It's like, it's very interesting how they like dive into little bits of other people's, like you get a little bit more and more from each character.
Yeah,
like
we're saying where they're sending her to is like the most remote of remote places, like just in the middle of nowhere in the Arctic. And I was like, is this a punishment for her? Like, we were talking like, is this a punishment for her? Well, because we thought she reported Milchak for like big words and paper clips and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, was it Drummond? Because he kind of sucks.
Who's Drummond again?
He's the guy with like the really dumb haircut and the beard, and he was like, "Oh, say you're sorry again." And then Milchak was like, "Devour
Gotcha.
feculates." And I was like, "Yes."
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I really liked the Gemma episode. I think the Cobell one, that one did feel like it was like such a big episode for not much to happen. I feel like it was nice to kind of like I felt like I wish we got more information from it than we did.
You know what? I'll agree. My issue with it was it felt very slow. Like, I just remember all the driving, and I was like, why is everyone driving so much? Like, things need to be happening right now.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah. I don't know. I was just wondering, because we just watched it on Friday night, and I'm like, ugh.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't sure if there was another episode, and so I was going to get really annoyed if the way this one ended, because I was like, this is the same exact way season 1 ended, so it would have pissed me off.
Yeah.
I was like, we've made no progress.
Yes. No, I'm not happy. I'm ready for big changes next episode.
Yeah, please.
Also, you mentioned Lindsay Lohan earlier. Did you see that they're doing another Freaky Friday and the poster was released?
Yes, and they released a trailer too.
Yeah.
It looks, I'm really excited because I love it, but also it seems insane that they're doing like 4 of them have swap bodies is wild to me.
It's just too much. And honestly,
It is.
I'm not really a fan of body swapping. I don't like that trope. I'm not a fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah, it just feels like it's going to be very much like a trying to appeal to younger kids, which makes sense because it's Disney. They're not making this for me, but I just feel like it's going to be a lot of like, oh, what are they called? Gen Z stuff, being like, oh, I'm in an old person's body, and like making all these jokes that I'm going to be like, okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be. I'll still watch it because I love Lindsay Lohan and I love Freaky Friday.
Yeah, I want to support her in her career. And
Yes,
she's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They're also doing a 4th season of Ted Lasso. They've announced.
Thank God. Yes.
I'm mad. I'm like, let it be. It ended so well. We don't need a 4th season unless it's like 10 years later and it's like 3 episodes and it's like we're just checking in. Like, that's fine. But I don't want a whole other season. Like, I feel like it ended so perfectly. It's not necessary. I don't need it.
Yeah. For me, if I felt like the ending of the season was kind of rushed.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
How come? Why do you feel that way?
I just felt like a lot of things were like jam-packed in that final episode, like trying to like wrap up everything. And I was like, I kind of wish there was like just like more. Like I wanted to like chew on everything that was happening.
Well, maybe that's what we'll get then. We'll just see what they showed in the finale, but like drawn out. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
I don't want a new episode.
Yeah.
Like, I'm worried it's gonna be like, oh, it's like, you know, all these new players are coming in and like whatever. Like, I don't care. I don't care about the people I already know. Like, don't.
That's fair.
Don't do this to me.
So true. If you whenever you visit, we'll have to go to Richmond and I can show you all the like Ted Lasso spots.
Yes.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. I really want to come. I'm very excited about it.
That'd be cool.
Next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remembered that Gilmore Girls post that I shared with you that would be fun to talk about.
Oh, that's right. Here, I'll pull it up too.
Ooh, yes. It was basically, I think it was the I'm All In podcast.
I believe it. Where did you send that to me? Did you send that to me on Instagram?
Yes. And they put this post that's, you're trapped in this 14-hour flight. Which seat are you choosing? I'll post this photo while we talk about it so that you can see what we're talking about as well. So I'll add that to those who are listening. If you watch this, you'll see it.
Mm-hmm. I have an answer.
Me too. I just got to remember what mine was. Oh, I remember mine. Yep. I've got my answer too.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
You can go first.
I would want to sit next to Miss Patty and Babette.
Whoa. Why?
I get so nervous on planes, and I feel like with how much they would
Oh.
gossip and chat, it would like totally distract me. And they're just so warm and lovely. I feel like it would make my flight experience infinitely better to sit next to
Yeah.
them. And like, I like to hear the tea. I don't like to spill it or be a part of it, but I love to hear it. So
Yeah, that makes sense. I like
I
that.
get caught up real quick.
That's perfect. That works because I chose the row behind of Brian and Zach
Oh my God.
because I feel like they would banter and get annoyed with each other just enough, but then they would stop talking at some point, and I could just like sit and do my own thing. But like their like banter and talk, I can kind of like what's it called, block out of my ears. Like I wouldn't mind if they were talking the whole time, or like if they're getting annoyed with each other, I like can block that out, I think.
Yeah, for sure. And you'd hear really good music.
True. Yeah.
Where do you think the worst place is to sit on this? I have an answer.
Yeah, I have an answer too.
Is it between Mitchum and Logan?
No. Mine's next to Kirk. I think that would drive me insane.
I feel like it'd be okay for me though, because like Lorelai's there, so we would like be able to take turns dealing with him. Whereas like if I had to sit next to Mitchum Huntsberger for a 14-hour flight, I'd lose my mind.
But I feel like he'd be one of those that's like kind of like quiet, wants to not be bothered on a flight too.
Or he'd be arguing with Logan over me, and it
Yeah.
would annoy me. I just hate his guts.
That's fair. Totally fair.
Yeah.
That's so funny. This is like such a fun layout, I feel like, of options.
It's just the perfect amount of being like, this row is almost good to just being horrible and annoying.
Yeah. Because I feel like my second pick was going to be between Luke and Chris, just because I feel like I'd be a buffer. Like because I'm sitting there between them, they wouldn't like talk as much. Like I might say a few snide things, but then because I was there, they would leave each other alone, and then I could also be at peace.
Yeah. My second pick was going to be with Rory and Richard because they just read the whole time.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And Richard travels a lot. So, you know, if
Yeah.
there was turbulence and he was calm, I'd be like, okay, I can be calm now.
I think I'd get put off if he had like any like unsolicited comments about how things should be run. Then I'd be like, ah, that would
Yeah. Yes, that would annoy me too. Yeah. But I feel like it'd be a little more bearable.
Yeah.
Or
Very
maybe
true.
with Lane and wow, I
Dave.
can't remember his name right now. Yeah, that would be fine. Too probably. It's a good little section.
Could be. Yeah,
Could be. Yeah.
could be.
Depends on where we are.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is the IMLN podcast. I wonder if
Yeah.
he commented. Did he say where he'd sit? Someone wrote 8F is the correct answer. That's what I said. Why am I not seeing anyone choose 6E?
Because
For
absolutely
obvious
not.
reasons. Yeah.
I don't want to sit between them.
Oh my god. That's so funny. Someone said 6C is the only correct answer.
Succeed. Yeah.
And I love this fandom.
It's great.
So good. Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Well,
Fun.
what do you think? Any other birthday thoughts you have or had that you want to share?
Birthday thoughts. Haven't had many birthday thoughts. I think what I have been trying to be better at is I feel like it's always like uncomfortable when people are celebrating your birthday, and so I've been trying to work on like being like, yes, it's my birthday, and like kind of like taking that and be like, yes, it is, and like not trying to like hide or like shy away from it. So that's been fun and a fun challenge.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like the attention on birthdays is like overwhelming.
Mm,
Sometimes. Yeah, I like what you did. Like doing a dinner is so nice. Did you blow out candles? Did you do any type of dessert?
Oh, so what was really funny is the morning of when I was sleeping over at my friend's house with her and her boyfriend,
she made breakfast for us, so she's making pancakes and like bacon and stuff. And
Aw.
so those two are in the kitchen. I'm just in the living room on my phone. And then my friend goes, "Are you ready for food?" And I go, "Yeah." And then I go, "Have you seen this TikTok before?" And I just hear like silence, and then she goes, "No." And I went, "Oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna send you things." And they start coming in singing happy birthday with like they put a candle in the pancakes and they had birthday balloons that they were waving. And I started laughing, so I like fully interrupted their entrance by asking them questions about TikTok, which I thought was really funny. But yeah, so I had a birthday breakfast candle.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it was very cute. Yeah.
That's so sweet and hilarious that you were after it.
It was very funny. I was like, oh, I'm so silly.
You crack me up. Oh, I love you very much. I'm so glad you had such a great birthday and thankful to have you in my life. And
Thanks.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's awesome. Everyone wish Sarah a happy birthday. Do it. Do it.
Yeah. Woo
You
woo.
better. You better
Yeah.
wish our queen a happy birthday.
Please. I'll say thank you.
She will. She's really polite.
What room do you feel like we were in today?
I don't know. I feel we could either have been in a living room or we could have been in the kitchen. I always just think of us as being in different rooms of our Chicago apartment, high key, because I loved
me
it so
too.
much. Like, I loved our kitchen table.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What were you thinking? Yeah.
I was thinking, yeah, like in the living room, or like if it was like birthday themed, I'm thinking like a backyard, bouncy house in the backyard or something.
Yes. I love that idea. Sometimes my mom will rent us those giant, like, inflatable water slides
That's
for
so
birthdays.
cool.
As
Love
like adults,
those.
though. It was really fun.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, happy birthday, Sarah.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you all later. I don't know how I was going to end that sentence.
Right. We'll see you next week too.
Yeah, yes. Correct. Perfect.
Bye.
Bye.